QB, how you doing?
Good.
By the way, folks, I am the Kingpin of Cinema, and we're here doing yet another movie review. This time, Scott Pilgrim versus the World.
Now, sadly, neither of us have really read the comics, so we can't comment on how the adaptation is or how close the story was.
From my understanding, it's actually almost scene for scene, except for the ending where a few things got moved and changed. But overall, is Scott Pilgrim versus the World good?
Fucking yes.
Yes. This movie is a kaleidoscope of awesome.
I mean, if you take an old person to go see it, they'll probably fall asleep. If you take a geek to get to it, they will nerd out the entire way through.
This movie appeals to comic book fans, to
anime fans, video game fans, basically anyone in the realm of nerddom.
Yeah, so this is like the one complaint I will levy against this. It is a very niche audience film. It's not going to make a lot of money.
Yeah, which is kind of sad because it deserves it.
It does deserve to be like, you know, for once having like a really good movie and then knowing that it's not going to perform well kind of sucks. But the important thing is that it's a good movie. I had my doubts. Oh, believe me, I had my doubts. But
because of a particular part of Michael Cera. It's no secret how we feel about him. He's kind of along the same lines as Shia LaBeouf.
not to that extreme,
but
for
close.
Me, but he was getting there, and this movie completely redeems him.
He is redeemed. Congratulations, Michael Cera. You are back in God's graces now. Now, we've had people tell us that he's basically exactly the same. We disagree.
Killion 7A in particular. Yeah, I'm calling you out.
We believe he's actually taken a complete 180 with this role.
Because he actually does a lot of action in it. What other Michael Cera movie has he done where he's done a lot of action?
In every other Michael Cera movie, he's always been the nerdy little virgin boy. He doesn't know how to talk to girls or do anything. In this one, he's actually the little nerdy boy who's a player.
And yeah, he's very confident of himself.
In fact, I would dare say they made him even a little bit badass.
If you didn't think that was possible, watch this movie and you'll kind of see why.
Yeah, so congratulations to Michael Cera for finally changing our minds with this movie. Now, if he can stay this course,
which he can.
If he could, though, that would be awesome.
He essentially played the role that he was born to play for this movie, and that's kind of awesome. Well, enough about Michael Cera. What is Scott Pilgrim about?
It's
not an easy answer.
Well, first off, story, not much there really. You have a premise, and after that, everything's just style.
Yeah, breaking this down in terms of the story is really Michael Cera needing to defeat seven evil exes.
Well, okay, here.
That's basically it.
He meets a girl, he really likes her, he tries to date her, suddenly, he has to battle 7 evil exes in order to win her heart. And, that's all.
And throw in a love triangle.
Yeah, a little bit of a love triangle there, too, but you know what? That's basically the whole story.
And also toss in some kicking hard rock music. And
the music in this is actually really good too.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
And of course, tons of video game references.
Everything from Zelda to Street Fighter
to Final Fantasy. Everything is in there.
One thing I do like to comment on is I love all the various fight sequences. Each one is different, and they're all varied. Each one is unique in its own way.
And even in these high tense situations, there's a lot of comedy in it too.
Yeah, the comedy is terrific.
This will make you LOL. You will be screaming LOL.
I think I'm going to fire you. That comment was horrible.
Find a raffle, whatever.
Oh, okay, that works. So, yeah, Scott Pilgrim versus the World.
If you are in any kind of nerd culture, this movie is an homage to you. Now,
if you're a stick in the mud and you're 40, you probably shouldn't see it.
Yeah, you could probably skip this one, but otherwise, you'll probably enjoy it.
So, yeah, that's basically about it.
By the way, even with all the actors in it, by the way, not just Michael Cera, all the actors in it, I thought did a really good job.
Yeah, that's also another thing that needs to be brought up is that the acting is actually really good with everybody involved. And
I mean, for a laid-back comedy, this has very well-acted people in it.
And the director, Edgar Wright, that guy's just awesome. he did Shaun of the Dead and Hot Fuzz. So
yeah,
that guy's pretty badass.
So even in those movies, you had like funny, over-the-top action, and that carries over into this too. Mm-hmm. But it's not all the same, which is what's good about it. It's fresh, but we've seen it before.
Well, I don't know if I'll pick up the comic though, because it is all manga style, and the artwork doesn't really appeal to me. But I'm glad I saw the movie though.
Definitely,
for sure.
I do want to maybe eventually try out the video game online.
Oh, that's right.
I've seen videos of it, and I've heard reviews that it's actually pretty fun because it's a very, very old-style arcade game, like Teenage Mutant Turtles, Ninjas in Time, and also like the very old Simpsons game. It's a very old-style arcade game that's supposed to be really fun, just a side-scroller beat 'em up.
Yeah, you can't even play online co-op. You have to have the friends there with you.
Yeah. So
which is kind of cool to me.
It's very old-fashioned that way.
Because, I mean, the nostalgia in me is like, yeah, that's awesome, but...
you actually have to interact with people.
But, like, the cynic in me at the same time is like, God damn it, I gotta have friends over. Friends are overrated.
That's why he doesn't have any.
Yeah, that's right. So...
Anyway, so I'm looking forward to maybe trying out that one later on when I have some free time.
And some free extra points.
And while we have the time for it, I don't even think it's out yet, but I think we should review Vampires Suck. Yeah, that's basically the whole movie. It sucks. There, we're done. Same thing with Eat, Pray, Love. My girlfriend dragged me to that last night. God, that movie, it's Eat, Pray, Suck.
Okay, in regards to Vampires Suck, if you make a movie that's worse...
That's supposed to be that's worse than the movie you're trying to make fun of?
You've made a truly horrific movie. They make Twilight look like a fucking masterpiece, but in comparison... Oh, Jesus. Well, what do you expect? It's a fucking Fox film. Yeah, here's my thoughts on Fox Studios. Basically, bad movies to them is like collecting Dragon Balls. Once they've collected enough Dragon Balls or made enough bad movies, they get a wish. What they use the wish for? They get James Cameron.
Anyway, so... I think that's about all the time we should...
Skyline looks awesome.
I only saw kind of like the teaser trailer for it, but...
It looks awesome. That's my thoughts on it.
We'll see about that. Alien movies are kind of hit or miss. It would be awesome if it had Mel Gibson in it.
You won't ever be seeing Mel Gibson again.
Anyway, I think that's enough time. Otherwise, we'll just keep going on forever.
Alright, so thanks for tuning in, guys. And as always, if you didn't like it...
Okay.
Okay.